हेलो डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, वेलकम टू डॉक्टर सौरभ सर क्लासेस। और आज हम लोग करने वाले हैं आरबीआई ग्रेड बी DSIM, दैट मीन्स डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ स्टैटिस्टिक्स एंड इंफॉर्मेशन मैनेजमेंट। उसी का एक जो पेपर है, दैट इज पेपर 2 डिस्क्रिप्टिव टाइप पेपर स्टैटिस्टिक्स के ऊपर, उसी का प्रीवियस ईयर का सॉल्यूशन। इफ यू वांट टू टेक क्लासेस फ्रॉम आवर साइड और वांट टू टेक डाउट क्लियरिंग सेशन, प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन सॉल्यूशन, मॉक टेस्ट, स्टडी मटेरियल, any of that, please don't hesitate. Please call or WhatsApp on this number. Dr. Sourav Sir himself reply to your query individually through WhatsApp. So already all you all know that Dr. Sourav Classes is the best coaching institution for any type of statistics related examination. तो आप में से कोई भी हमारे साथ इस कोर्स के लिए जुड़ना चाहते हैं तो please don't waste time, because now we can provide the maximum discount for that course. So this is the best time to take admission in Dr. Saurav's classes and boost up your preparation with Dr. Sourav Sir. So let's start with question number 10A. चलिए देखते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 में क्या बोला गया है. So 10A में बोला गया है, if you are contest repeatedly with the result y0, y1 and y2 that are 0 or 1 with probability 0 or 1 with probability half of each for n greater than equals to 1, let xn equals to yn plus 1 be the number of ones in the n minus 1th and nth tosses. So find the expression for each probabilities. So probability of p of xn minus 1 equals to 1, xn equals to 2, xn minus 1 equals to 1. Probability of xn equals to 2 by xn minus 1 equals to 1, and probability of xn minus 1 and xn minus 2 is equals to 0, and probability of xn2, xn minus 1 and xn minus 2 equals to 0. Probability of xn equals to 2 such that xn minus 1 equals to 1 and xn minus 2 equals to 0. So whether xn has a Markov property, then justify that. So how to find out that? So let's find each probability step by step. So what is xn minus 1 equals to 1 means x of n minus 1 equals to 1 means that in the n minus 2th and n minus 1th tosses. Okay, so exactly one of the result is 1. Exactly one of the result is 1. That is what? Head. So the combinations that give xn minus 1 equals to 1 are 0 1 and 1 0. So probability of each combination, that is p of yn minus 2 equals to 0, yn minus 1 equals to what? 1, and that is equals to half into half, that is 1 by 4, and probability of yn minus 2 equals to 1, yn minus 1 equals to 0, that is also half into half, that is 1 by 4. So therefore probability of xn minus 1 equals to 1, that is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, that is 1 by 2. Okay, so probability of xn minus 2, probability of xn equals to 2 and xn minus 1 equals to 1 for xn equals to 2, the last two tosses are xn equals to 2. The last two tosses are yn minus 1 and yn must be both 1. Okay, so for xn minus 1 equals to 1, xn minus 1 equals to 1, the combination 0 1 or 1 0 can occur between n minus 2th and n minus 1th tosses. Thus the possible sequence for yn minus 2, yn minus 1, yn are what? Are 0 1 1 and 1 0 1. 0 1 1 and 1 0 1. Okay, so the probabilities of these sequences are probability of y equals yn minus 2, that is equals to 0, and yn minus 1, that is equals to 1, and yn also what? 1. So that is half into what? Half, that is 1 by 8. So probability of yn minus 2 equals to 1, and yn minus 1 equals to 0, and yn equals to what? 1. That is also half into half, that is also 1 by 8. Okay, and so therefore probability of xn equals to 2 and xn minus 1 equals to 1, that is 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8, that is 1 by 4. So probability of xn minus 1, probability of xn minus 1, probability of probability of xn minus 1 equals to 1 and xn minus 2 equals to 0. Then for xn equals to, here some cases will be there. For xn minus 1 equals to 1, then the tosses must be 0 1 or 1 0, and for xn minus 2 equals to 0, the tosses must be 0. So the only compatible sequence for y of n minus 3, yn minus 2, yn minus 1, that is 0 0 1. So probability of this sequence that is probability of yn minus 3 equals to 0 and yn minus 2 equals to 0 and yn minus 1 equals to 1, that is equals to half into half into half, that is 1 by 8. So probability of xn equals to 2 and xn minus 1 equals to 1 and xn minus 2 equals to 0 for xn equals to 2. For there's some cases for xn equals to 2, the last two tosses are 1 comma 1, and for xn minus 1 equals to 1 and xn minus 2 equals to 0, the sequence must be 0 0 1. So the probability for this sequence, probability of yn minus 3 equals to 0, yn minus 2 equals to 0 and yn minus 1 equals to 1, that is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, that is equals to what? 1 by 8. Okay, so probability p of xn equals to 0 1 1 0. So the probability the probability p of xn equals to 2 such that xn minus 1 equals to 1 and xn minus 2 equals to 0. So using the conditional probability, so probability of xn equals to 2 such that xn minus 1 equals to 1 comma xn minus 2 equals to 0. So that is probability of xn equals to 2 and xn minus 1 equals to 1 and xn minus 2 equals to what? 0. So probability of xn minus 1 equals to 1 and xn minus 2 equals to what? 0. So using the Markov property, so this property states, using the Markov property, so this property states the future state depends only the present state and not on the past states. So here xn depends on xn minus 1 and potentially xn means capital Xn, right? So xn means capital Xn and potentially xn minus 2. So as seen from probability of xn equals to 2 such that xn minus 1 equals to xn minus 2 equals to what? Xn minus 2 equals to what? 0. That is equals to 1. That's showing it depends on two prior states. So thus is n does not have the xn does not have the Markov property. ओके सो ऐसे ही बहुत सारा मेथड्स और ट्रिक्स को आप जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए हमारे साथ। आज के लिए इतना ही, फिर मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। थैंक यू।